To all my black entrepreneurs, we gotta do better, y'all. So tune in to the Entrepreneurians Podcast, where we help build better black businesses.
Hey. Welcome back to the Entrepreneurians Podcast. I'm your girl, Tiffany Nicole, and this is Last Trace.
Yes, this is Last Trace. And
we are wrapping up I don't even know what adjective to use, but an amazing week with Miss Tiffany Barret and the Magical V-Steam.
Yes.
What did I call it? Did I call it magical?
You said magical V-Steam.
But it's called Magic V-Steam.
I'm sure it's magical.
It's yeah, right? Exactly. But it has been...
That should be the new version. They should...
Yeah, Magical V-Steam. Because it just flowed out so nicely. But
that's the new version.
That's the new version,
Magical V-Steam.
Magical V-Steam.
Exactly.
But yeah, the tour has been great. Today we're wrapping up the tour, and you guys are going to see their Amazon test area, and you're going to see why they have this Amazon test area. It's very important to have a Amazon test area if you have products that go to Amazon. And I never realized how important it was until she told us about it.
Yeah, it was just dope to see a warehouse, fully functioning, black operated, owned warehouse that was professional. Everything was labeled, organized, sectioned.
They had systems.
And
procedures.
They got employees. They managed this place that's, inventory and exports and Amazon and testing areas and
UPS comes to them.
Yes.
They don't go to UPS. UPS comes to them.
Creating new products.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's a lot.
It was very inspiring. I'll tell you that. The whole ride home, I'm like, oh, well, I need a warehouse. So what are we selling? What are we selling? I need a warehouse.
Yeah, it was crazy. So this is the last segment.
Yes.
It's filled with a lot of jewels. Y'all gonna learn something about Amazon and how you test for Amazon and
why you test for Amazon.
Why you test for Amazon.
Yep.
And thanks again to Tiffany Barret. Magic V-Steam is a wonderful product.
Yes.
It even works for men. Yes, they have a man's version.
They know because they saw it.
Yes.
So get one.
Men, check it out. Get it for your ladies. It's a great gift idea. And it's affordable. And did she give us some kind of discount code?
She did. And it'll be in the show notes.
All right. And y'all got a discount. And it's affordable anyway.
Yes.
So, yeah. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Watch the episode. It's crazy.
Deuces.
This is the conference room. This is the conference room. That's the control center. That's one of our business partners there. Like all the cameras and stuff are in there.
Oh, nice.
And then that's our little supply room over there with all our like packing and shipping supplies. Like all our packing and shipping. Everybody always thinks that I'm the one that came up with the pink peanuts. Perfect. That was my husband. And then
brand.
Inside the boxes are these rose petals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we break them up and we put them inside the box.
Packaging is everything.
Everything. Yes. Everything.
Packaging.
So, yeah.
See that, y'all? Organization.
Yeah. We don't be playing all the time.
I want a warehouse now. I don't know what I want to be in it, but I want a warehouse now, just so you know.
We put which partner is responsible for the inventory this week. Nice. My name don't ever be I don't do that. This is the testing table.
Okay.
So all the units that go to Amazon, they get tested, double tested, really, just to make sure that they're working efficiently, so we don't get an Amazon return or a bad review. Because that really hurts.
We learned the importance of bad reviews in our Airbnb business.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because, the hospitality business,
yes,
you cannot have bad reviews or people won't come.
And we consider a 4-star bad review.
Right.
It's up to 5 stars. We want all 5s.
Right.
4, what happened? What can we change?
Right.
What can we do better?
Yeah.
And we had probably our first 49 stays were all 5-star
five,
ratings.
yeah.
Really? Oh, that's
Number 50, I think somebody gave us a 4-star. I was so mad.
And it wasn't even our apartment. It was because they smelled weed in the building.
Yep.
Not in our apartment, but in the building.
And gave us a 4-star because I was pissed.
But you know
I
what's
wanted that number 50.
You know what's crazy, y'all? And think about this, because I know for me, being a business owner at this level, it's changed how I treat businesses. Like, I think about stuff like that now. I think about, like, well, all right, that's downstairs and that might not be their unit. As long as everything is in the unit, is okay. Or even if it's like little stuff, I'm not going to give nobody a bad review because I don't want that karma. I don't want that coming back on me.
And most likely, if you're staying at Airbnb, there's cleaners who clean that. Not the person who owns it.
Exactly.
So you're thinking your cleaners are doing what they're supposed to do. We were in Miami for my birthday. Normally when we go out of town, I would block the units off. Nobody can stay because I don't want to have the stress about people texting me or whatever. I said, no, we're going to keep them open. We had somebody, it was Sunday, we had 3 apartments. And we had 3 people checking out and 3 people checking in. The cleaners didn't go to any of the apartments that day. We're getting messages from all the guests saying, the apartment's dirty, whatever. I called the cleaner. She dispatched her people. One girl had 2 apartments. She forgot. And somebody else said, I couldn't make it. But you didn't call me and tell me that before.
Right.
One lady was staying for a week. She canceled her whole stay. The other lady ended up staying because the apartment wasn't that dirty. And I saw where all the clean stuff was. And when she gave
cleaned.
us... Yeah, she cleaned. And she gave us... She still gave us a 5-star, but she did mention in her review what happened. But it's like... Stuff we can't control. It's just stupid. And we end up being the ones paying for it.
Right.
Because, things happen.
It's definitely changed me as far as how I treat other business owners and my level of compassion and understanding on something. Some things like it's ninja business. So you just be like, no, that's ninja business.
Yeah,
you can spot it a mile away.
Like,
Yep.
But in other areas, it's made me way more understanding. And then also, it's like if I see a little red flag up front, I'm just ain't going to do it no more. I'm not even going to do it because I don't want to have to treat you the way you about to make me have to treat you.
That's funny you said that about the 5-star rating because now I second guess when I'm giving somebody a rating on their business or their service. I think about me being in that position, getting that 4 or 3-star rating.
Right.
So even if I didn't like the service, I'll still give them the 5 stars.
Right.
Unless I was truly disgusted.
Right.
And even then, it'll be 4 stars.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know what this business owner is going through.
Exactly.
To some extent.
Sometimes I just don't review it. One time we had a really good experience, and this is a suggestion for anybody that sells on Amazon. I bought my husband a briefcase for Valentine's Day last year, and the seller made this beautiful note about, like, if it's anything wrong, don't give us a bad review. Reach out to me. I will fix it. I will send it back to you. But it was beautiful. It was on like this, it looked like scroll paper.
Oh, nice.
And it looked like it was calligraphy. It was printed, but it looked like it was calligraphy. It was written really nicely to the point where you look at this and you like, all right, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Because the reviews hurt.
Right.
The bad reviews hurt.
I'm not going to knock you in the head.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So, like things like that, just going the extra mile of being considerate and, like you said, packaging. Just that whole presentation. Hey, A.
How you doing?
I don't want to interrupt.
It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
This the other man with the plan. That's our COO.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, bro.
This is daughter. This is daughter on the box.
Oh, wow.
That's my stepdaughter.
Wow.
That's your guys' vehicle across the street.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me just put this down. All right.
So when you send your products to Amazon, all the ones that are actually going out, you test each one? Okay.
They test each one before they leave. And we put them in these big, because we sell like 6 at a time. So they go in these big boxes.
Okay.
So that's going to Amazon.
All those, okay.
You said you send 6 at a time?
Well, 6 go in a box at a time.
Oh, okay.
And then UPS comes to us.
That's right. UPS comes to us,
They
y'all.
pull right there. They open that gate and they back up. And they'll put everything in there. So
this is a perfect
So when you do the
warehouse.
double testing of it, what's all included in that?
turning it on, making sure for the blue ones, turning it on, making sure the remote works, making sure it boils in a timely fashion, making sure all every time you press the button, it actually goes up or down whenever it's supposed to go. Just all of the working parts, making sure the plug goes all the way in and it comes on when you stick it in the wall. And every once in a while, one is a little bit defective, and we either have to have it serviced or we have to send it back to the manufacturer and they replace it. But it's a good thing to do because you don't want to just blindly not test things and then now you done had out of 100 units 4 or 5 come back defective and your ratings are running down.
And you could have caught that yourself.
Yeah, you could have just caught it.
That's why when we had our Airbnbs, we would go behind our cleaners and just double check. And I would find hairs in the sink, hairs in the tub,
Hairs everywhere.
all kind of stuff. And I'm like, damn, what did the cleaners do?
Yeah.
They would just breeze through
They spot
sometimes.
clean.
They
They
spot
spot
clean.
cleaning. They weren't cleaning. They were
So I had to go behind them and clean behind them.
Yeah.
But we always checked because if we didn't, there was some surprise that we rather find than have our guests tell us, hey, I just found a long hair in the bathtub.
Right, Look, it's always better. I always tell my kids this is better to be safe than sorry. It is better to be safe than sorry. And when you get to a certain level, we was talking about this. I was just talking to my husband about what a lesson I'm going to do with my students tomorrow about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? And at the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's like the hierarchy of what motivates humans to be the way they are and do the things they do.
Okay.
At the bottom is physiological needs, so like food, clothing, shelter. Over top of that is like safety, like being safe and being able to reproduce and have more children and build your family. And then everything above that is kind of like, things that some people never ever get to. But if you live in that bottom of like just barely having your basic needs met, it's certain things you just don't even look at or care about. It's like, that ain't a big deal.
Yeah.
When for us, it's like a hair.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Where if you in that bottom rung, it's like, what a hair? I'm fighting for my life. Like, what are you talking about?
Brush it off.
A hair.
Yeah.
I used to be saying that in the apartments when we were cleaning, like, it's a hair. These people would be going crazy over a hair.
Like,
Exactly.
So it turned me into this crazy person trying to clean them.
yep.
Oh my
Because
God.
it's a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
You gotta think about somebody who's never, because this is what makes me have way more love and compassion for my kids. Think about somebody who ain't never had to worry about where they was living, never had to worry about bills, never had to, like your parents never showed you the struggle, even if the struggle was there.
Yeah.
So it's like little stuff like leaving the light on at night. For me, I'm like, boy, would you turn my electric bill? But for him, it's like, okay, I left the light on, Mom.
Right.
Why are you snapping on me?
Right.
But that's the life that we provided for them, is that they don't have to worry about things like that.
Right.
So you can't be super angry and worried to whip their behinds when they do something like that. You have to offset that and mitigate that with education. Okay, so this is what happens when you don't take care of your resources, when you aren't energy efficient. Then we got a $500 bill, and then that means that you can't have speed training this month. You know what I mean? So it's like, now I see the value.
Right.
Now I see the value, right? But we just get mad at kids because we expect them to know. They instinctively supposed to know when we frustrated or when we struggling or when something's not happening. That same exact thing happens in business with our customers, with our service providers, with our vendors, where it's just sometimes it just ain't even no frame of reference.
Right.
Yeah.
No frame of reference whatsoever.
Right.
So let's try to stay grounded, be a little bit more compassionate, be a little bit more understanding. The word my dad would use is benevolent.
There you go.
Be the benevolent business owner, because you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
Absolutely.
And it's work. It's work for me. They probably be like, hell no. It works for me because I'm the cute one.
You don't want to keep everything level. It's just level. It's working out.
It's so weird when I'm here. Like I'm never here on Tuesday. I'm always home. So he was like, "What time are you going?" I said 12. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna take you home at 2."
Either way, we got a set schedule on Tuesday. You ain't gonna mess it up.
Because they be in here while I know they be in here while.
Well, it's a whole dance party in here.
Okay,
I'm gonna get them.
I be messing it up.
You messing up their good time. Like, you got to go.
I be messing it up because I be wanting to talk. They can't be cussing and saying all type crazy stuff. You know, all type whatever they be talking about. So,
they probably talking about how these VCs work.
All kind of crazy stuff.
Oh goodness! Well, thank you so much for the tour. This was
You're
awesome.
so welcome. I'm so glad y'all came.
Yes,
Yes.
it was hype. We gotta get up there.
And you know what? This is all of our episodes are on our podcast site. This is the first on the scene at an actual business.
I'm making history.
That's right.
Beautiful black business.
Yes.
Big warehouse.
Everybody
One doing right.
Yes.
Some ninja stuff. Like she said, what she say? UPS comes to us.
Right.
What?
Very organized.
Like, look at this, y'all. You got an Amazon test. They got tape on the floor. Like, what?
We got stickers. Everything is logos. You know, I don't be playing all the time.
That's good stuff.
Amazon test area. That's it.
I saw it say, y'all see it?
Y'all see?
Y'all see it?
Y'all see. We interviewing her too.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's gonna be a trip. I can't wait to see that episode.
I can't wait.
You know what? Listen,
Matter of fact, we need to go on the scene with her too.
Oh yeah.
Go right to the market.
Hats off to her.
Yeah.
Like she definitely put her thing down in Philly.
Yeah.
She be having people coming from all over, standing in that line,
Yes.
getting that food.
It's her promotion.
Yeah.
It's her presence on Instagram and social. Because you don't care what the food tastes like. I just want to be in this. Whatever's going on, I want to be a part of it. So.
All right, so we can wrap it up.
Yeah, we good.